Welcome back, Jayhawk Nation. We have your Kansas Jayhawks versus Louisiana Tech Bulldogs in a classic battle. Bulldogs are actually ranked number 18 in the nation right now, and your Jayhawks coming off of a humongous loss to the Texas Longhorns for the conference opener. Looking at the offensive rankings, Kansas doing okay. They need to improve their rush offense for sure, and the pass offense with a better play by Cozart, feeding it to his team instead of the opposing team, would help tremendously, because right now he's got 4 touchdowns on the season and 8 interceptions. So a huge day from him is imperative, and maybe getting Kenner involved in the running game. We are ready to jump down to the field with the coin toss. Let's get this game started. Following the coin toss, the Bulldogs win it and elect to kick the ball, so Kansas comes out. First down, first play of the game, Cozart drops back and hits Stanford on a nice little stop route for the first down. 2nd and 7, Cozart in the shotgun with Kenner and Davis on either side of him. Drop back pass. Has all day to throw, decides to dump it off to Davis out of the backfield for a little 2-yard gain. 3rd and 5 now, Cozart in the gun. Drop back, pass, hits Stanford again on a stop route for another first down. Kenner to the left, Martin on the right. Fakes the handoff to Kenner, pitches it to Martin, nice spin move, jukes the man, breaks the tackle, spins off, breaks another tackle before finally being brought down after a 20-yard run. 3rd and 8 now, Cozart in the gun, tries to give him the jump, doesn't work, takes a snap, drop back. Has all day to throw, decides to hit Patrick on the sideline for a first down. At the booth review, let's see if he was inbounds or not. See, makes the catch, turns upfield, 1 foot down, he's inbounds. That's easily a first down. Let's get back to it. 2nd and 7 now with a 4-wide set. Cozart in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, rolls to his right a little bit, has all day to throw, hits Crawley for the touchdown. Kansas on top, 7-0. Louisiana Tech on offense now. Higgins under center. A little weak formation. Man in motion. Hands it off to Kraft up the middle. Oh my goodness. Gets laid out right there by Stewart. Bulldogs come out again. Almost the lone man in the back is Kraft. Takes the handoff on the draw. Sneaks past 2 defenders. And breaks one for finally being brought down after a solid 22-yard run. 2nd and 9 now. Higgins in the gun. Drop back the pass. Has a lay throw. Lobs it up deep and absolutely sells that over everybody's head. Looks like Kraft had some bruised ribs. He will return soon, but we got 3rd and 9 right now. Bulldogs at midfield. Higgins drops back, dumps it off underneath to Henderson, goes nowhere. It's 4th down. Great first series by the defense, and Cozart and the offense back on the field. We got Kenner in motion to the right. Cozart drops back, throws it on the run to Crawley for a first down. Cozart starting the game off tremendously today. 7 for 7, 62 yards and a touchdown compared to last week. Outstanding. Handoff to Kenner on the counter. Makes a nice move. Spins. 3 guys miss. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. He's got the blockers out in front. 1 man to beat. They got the block. And Kenner's 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Kansas. Louisiana Tech on the offensive side now following that huge touchdown run. Handoff to Kraft up the middle. Spins off the 2 defenders. Rolls around for an 8-yard gain. Louisiana Tech comes out in the 5-wide set. My goodness. They're spreading out this defense. Higgins takes the snap. Dumps it off underneath to Henderson for an easy first down on the slant. 1st and 10 now. Higgins in the shotgun. Kraft to his left. Higgins drops it back. Dumps it off to Smith, who's tackled as soon as he catches it, but enough for the first down. 1st and 10 yet again for the Bulldogs. Handoff to Kraft around the left side. Nice move. Makes 2 defenders miss before finally being brought down after a 16-yard gain. Threatening for the first time in the red zone. Bulldogs in the I formation. Handoff to Kraft up the middle. Runs over. Oh my goodness. Allen just gets laid out on that play. Louisiana Tech threatening now. Higgins in the shotgun. Drop back. Pass. Hits Kraft out of the backfield. Nobody remotely close to him. Nobody tackles him. Nobody touches him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kansas coming out now following that touchdown by Louisiana Tech. Cozart in the shotgun. Hands it off to Kenner on the read option. Kenner takes it up the field. Oh, only 1 man to beat. Can't do it. Solid run. He followed his blockers tremendously. Look at number 65 getting out there, getting the lead defender. Kenner has just seen the field well today. Last week he only had 4 attempts for 33 yards, and he demolished that with a 67-yard run earlier. Cozart doesn't like what he sees, rolls out to his right, and he is off to the races. Finally pushed out of bounds about the 30-yard line. Into the second quarter now, 3rd and 6 for Kansas. Cozart in the gun, Kenner to his left, dumps it off to Gonzalez on the stop route for another first down. 1st and 10 now, Kenner in the slot. Comes in motion. Cozart hands it off to him on the end around. Gets a great blocks downfield. Spins to the end zone. Touchdown, Kenner on the end around. Louisiana Tech with the ball now. Higgins in the shotgun. Kraft to his right. Takes the snap. Drop back. Not able to hit Kraft. He's running. Higgins taking off and breaks one before finally being brought down after the 10-yard gain. Higgins is also having a pretty good day so far. 5 for 6 with 46 yards and a touchdown. Comes out in the shotgun. Play action. Dumps it off to Henderson for finally being brought down after a 19-yard catch. 3rd and 5 now. Coming out with trips right. Higgins takes the snap. Drops back. Throws it up deep to the end zone and almost intercepted twice by Shaw. Louisiana Tech has to settle for the field goal. Kansas with the ball now on another 3rd down. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Hits Davis out of the backfield for another 1st down. 2nd and 2 now. Kenner and Martin in the backfield yet again. Kenner in motion to the right. It's a swing pass. Dumps it off. Gonzalez gets a good block on the outside. Gets the safety downfield. And Kenner's off to the races. Finally pushed down out of bounds out right about the 20-yard line. In the red zone now. Cozart in the gun with Martin to his right. Martin takes the counter. Cuts it down the sideline, gets a nice block on the outside, squeezes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Right about 2 minutes left in the second quarter, 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Higgins drops back. Has a late to throw, just standing there. Decides to take off and brought down by Mosby on the end with a sack. 3rd and forever for Higgins. Louisiana Tech milking the clock. Takes the snap from under center. Lobs it up deep, blown coverage, and he's got Smith down the sideline. It looks like he could take it the distance. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Bulldogs on a busted coverage. Hold on, folks, there's a booth review. Came down from up top. Looking at it, did he step out of bounds right there? And he, couldn't tell from that angle. Let's get one more. And he clearly steps out of bounds. No touchdown. That's got to be coming back. And the ruling on the field is reversed. No touchdown. Kansas catches a huge break there. 1st and 10. Higgins drops back the pass. Decides to take off. And caught around the outside by Mosby yet again for another sack. 3rd and 9 now for the Bulldogs. Last 3rd down was a touchdown that got called back. So let's see if they can't have that happen again. Higgins takes a snap. Dumps it off to McKnight out of the backfield. Not quite enough for the 1st down, 4th and inches. Kansas comes out after the missed field goal. Pretty good field position. Comes out with a 4 wide. Cozart takes a snap. Just loads up a prayer deep. And Gonzalez comes down with it inside the 10. That's a last-second field goal before the half. Thank you for joining us during halftime, brought to you by Iceman Ice Jew from the Patreon, Sim, and Online Dynasties. The first half has been a major bounce back from last week for Kansas, jumping out to a 31-10 lead, and outstanding play by Cozart at quarterback and Kenner at running back. Cozart is currently 13 for 13, 138 yards and a touchdown, and no interceptions. Whereas last week, he had a hard time just hitting his own team. Kenner has showcased his ability as a runner with some big plays, and hopefully Coach Douglas continues to utilize him in the second half. And so far, it's been all Kansas today with 358 yards of total offense and the defense only allowing 186. Kansas has rebounding in this one for sure and hope to continue this dominance into the second half. Joining us in the booth now, we have lead scout Henry Simpson to let us know about a couple of recruits visiting the Jayhawks today. It's a pleasure to be here. First off, I would like to thank the parents and guardians of these student athletes for allowing their children to visit us today. It's been a great game, and we've had a blast showing these kids around. All right, Mr. Simpson, what kind of athletes do we have visiting with us? In no particular order, we have Mark Brandt, a 6', 210-pound, 4-star athlete from Kansas. This kid has some speed and is looking to get the lineup at the wide receiver spot if the quarterback race is too hot for him to handle. He could play either or. He would fit in perfect into Coach Douglas's offense, and we're excited to show him just what the Jayhawks can do. Next up is Larry Kelly, a 6'4", 217-pound, 4-star wide receiver from Texas. Now he can move. He can stretch the field for us. We just need to work on him getting off the ball on the snap just a little bit. His ability to take off is a little lacking, but we can work on that. He will compete for a starting job as a freshman. Following him is Davon Johnson, a 6', 203-pound, 3-star quarterback from Oklahoma. A little raw, but a gem overall. He has performed better than the initial reports and shows the ability to throw it up deep. Some minor accuracy issues, but the option to tuck it and run will keep defenses honest. Well, Mr. Simpson, that sounds like a group of students who can come in and make this Kansas team a contender for the Big 12 title. That's what we're hoping for. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back down to these kids for the second half of the game. Thank you once again to lead scout Henry Simpson, showcasing the recruiting update and looking forward to seeing who else he can bring in this season. Welcome back to the game, people. The Bulldogs now have the ball. 2nd and 7 with Higgins in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Finds Rodriguez. Enough for the first down before he's finally brought down. 3rd and 3 now. Louisiana Tech is 0 for 3 on the day. Lining up the I-form formation. Kraft takes around the left side. Breaks a tackle before finally being brought down and converting on their first 3rd down conversion so far. Higgins brings them out with trips to the left. We've got Kraft in the backfield on his right. Takes the snap, hands it off to Kraft on a little draw play. Good block, pushes Wiggins out of the way. Kraft takes up the field, 10-yard gain. Now, Kraft is at 100 yards on the ground today, and he's currently taking a breather. He's a little winded. He's been running the ball like a madman. Higgins hands it off to Walters. He gets met immediately in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Following the field goal by Louisiana Tech, Kansas comes out looking to continue to move the ball like they did in the first half. Hand off to Kenner, up the middle, not been moved, but he runs it to his own man, and he's not able to get the first down. Cozart has finally thrown an incomplete pass after going 13 for 13 in the first half. Another third down, dumps it off to Stafford on the sideline for the first down. 3rd and 3 now, and Kansas on the flip side of Louisiana Tech is a perfect 5 for 5 today. Cozart takes the snap, hits Crawley wide open, not spin move, breaks a tackle, fights for it before he's finally brought down by 3 Bulldog defenders. 2nd and 4 now, Cozart in the gun, fakes the read option, keeps it himself around the right side before sliding down around the 12-yard line. 3rd and 4, and the Jayhawks are threatening, coming out in an ace double tight formation. Cozart takes a snap, drops back, and tries to force it to Taylor. Luckily, Ferris can't hang on to it. We'll settle for a field goal. Kansas takes the field goal to stay up by 21. 2nd and 11 now. Higgins under center. Hands it off to Kraft, who has an open running lane. Breaks a couple of tackles. Higgins in the gun with trips to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Hazeldata throws. Has to dump it off to Smith, who gets tackled just after the first down. Into the 4th quarter now, with Louisiana Tech driving. Higgins in the gun with Kraft to his right. Drops back. Tucks it. Runs. And finally gets brought down after a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 now. Bulldogs under center. Tries to get the Jayhawk defense to move. Doesn't work. Rodriguez motions to the right. Higgins drops back to pass. And throws it to Henderson. Almost intercepted. Woo! Ogletree dropped it for sure. Interception. Maybe even a pick 6 right there. 2nd and 6 now. Only the 2nd time the Bulldogs have been in the red zone all game. And it pays off as Higgins hits Rodriguez for the touchdown. Kansas back on offense now. Looking to take some time off the clock. Cozart on the center, hands it off to Kenner, makes his move around the defensive line before he's finally brought down after the first down. The Jayhawks have been pretty even today. They've gone 18 rushes for 21 passing attempts, looking to mix it up pretty good. Cozart hands it off to Kenner up the middle. 2nd and 10 now, Kenner in the backfield. Cozart in the shotgun, tries to give him a jump, doesn't work. Counter it to Kenner again, makes him move, and that was filthy. He just embarrasses Shaw with that shake after finally being brought down after the 21-yard gain. 3rd and 8 now, and the last time Kansas was in the red zone on a 3rd down, they almost had it intercepted. Hands it off to Kenner, just barely falls over the line for the first down. And 2nd goal now, Cozart doesn't like what he sees, calls the audible. Crawley lines up in the backfield, Cozart with the option, fakes it to Kenner, keeps it himself around the edge, flips over into the end zone, touchdown Jayhawks. 2nd and 1 now, following the nice pass by Higgins. He's in the shotgun, takes the snap, decides to run it himself, and Miller can't take a good angle, chasing him down from behind, finally slows him down a little bit, and it's ripped out. It falls in his pitcher's hands, fumble, Jayhawk football. 3rd and 1 now, and looking to seal the deal with a first down. Cozart in the gun, hands it off to Kenner, who cuts it back to the right, and stays inbounds, nice back juke. That's going to help them milk the clock, and this game should be over. Looks like the Jayhawks will kneel it one more time, will come out on top, 41-20 over the number 18 ranked Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Kansas takes the win with Keanu Kenner getting the player of the game honors with 18 carries, 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 catches for 11 yards. This was a huge win for Kansas after an embarrassing showing last week versus Texas in the conference opener. Let's take a look at some of the stats. Cozart had an outstanding day, especially following what he's had this season so far. 20 for 24, 196 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He started off the game 13 for 13. He threw 6 more completions and 9. He was 6 for 9 in the second half, not too bad, but he had a great day throwing the ball compared to what he's been doing. I mean, this is the first game where he hasn't thrown more interceptions than touchdowns. As far as running the ball, Kenner 100% showcased why he is an impact player for this offense. 18 attempts, 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 broken tackles. This guy went off today, including a 67-yard touchdown run. Cozart, as a quarterback, ran the ball pretty good, 8 for 45, and Martin was huge in the limited ability he has, 5 attempts for 58 yards. Receiving, Cozart threw whoever he wanted to. Kenner out of the backfield, 5 catches for 11 yards, not so much on the screens. Crawley was his go-to receiver today, 4 for 48 and a touchdown. Stanford was good on getting us first downs, 3 catches for 36 yards. Gonzalez with a big play before the half, 2 catches for 63 yards. Patrick Davis, Taylor, and Kenner all combined for 6 catches and about 38 yards. Looking overall down the team stats, 21 first downs for Kansas, 528 yards of total offense. Oh my goodness. 31 rush attempts for 332 yards, 4 touchdowns. They ran the ball outstanding today, and hopefully Coach Douglas will utilize that from here on out and try to get Keener more involved in the game. Now, Kozart threw the ball great. 20 for 24, 196, 1 touchdown, no turnovers, which is an outstanding piece of a stat right there, considering he has been 4 for 8 in the first couple of games this year. Now, third down conversion, 8 for 10. Very happy about that. 100% in the red zone. Exquisite. Offense played extremely well. Defense played extremely well. Overall, huge game for the Kansas Jayhawks to bounce back from the loss that was the Texas Longhorns. So hopefully they can take this, learn from it, and apply it to their next game. But that's going to be it for us this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Rock Chalk.